Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Anna Marie, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the datapad locations in Halo Reach in the Master Chief Collection on PC. Datapad number 10 is located in Winter Contingency at the mission start and can only be found on Legendary. Sprint quickly down the hill until you see a cloaked elite in the distance. Kill this elite before he escapes and he'll drop the datapad.
Structure point 3-4. Looks clear from this angle.
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to.
Datapad number 1 can also be found on Winter Contingency. However, unlike the previous datapad, this one can be found on any difficulty. Take the vehicle and head down the path and turn right. Follow the road until you reach another set of buildings. In the first building on the right-hand side, you'll find the datapad laying next to a body. Datapad number 11 can be found on Oni Sword Base. This can only be found on Legendary. Head up to the 2 wooden buildings, and on the closest one to the water, run up to the roof and make sure to sprint jump across the divide. You'll find the datapad laying on the rocks. Datapad number 2 is also found on Oni Sword Base. This can be found on any difficulty. Head up to the left ramp and make your way around until you reach the second ramp. Here, cut across and make your way up to the 3rd story. The datapad will be hidden underneath the stairs. Datapad number 3 is located on Nightfall and can be found on any difficulty. When you first spawn into the mission, head to the hidden path on the right and look down at the grass on the left side. Hidden next to some rocks is the datapad. Datapad number 12 is also located on Nightfall. This can only be found on Legendary.
You heard us, 6. Keep those civilians alive.
During the part where you're supposed to defend the base, you can actually skip this by heading along the rocks on the left-hand side and jumping past.
This one's mine.
Follow the glow sticks until you reach the first rock below the tree. Then continue your way upwards. Now, you want to make sure that you sprint jump across the gap and head along the ravine until you see a drop down with the tree. Make your way across this and you'll see the datapad at the base of the tree. Datapad number 4 is located on tip of the spear and can be found on any difficulty. Skip the first initial fight by jumping across the gap and down the hole. The datapad will be located on bookshelves behind some boxes. Datapad number 13 can also be found on tip of the spear, but can only be found on Legendary. Kill the 2 grunts and take the ghost down the path.
Update 6. Scan show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location.
When you come to an open field with a broken road and the warthog in the middle, stop here. Sprint jump or crouch jump to the top and the datapad will be laying next to the body. Datapad number 5 is located on Long Night of Solace and can be found on any difficulty. Make your way through the building, and right after you open the double doors to the main control room, jump over the railing and you'll find the datapad next to the body on the floor. Datapad number 14 can also be found on Long Night of Solace, but can only be found on Legendary. Just after you leave the main control room, head up the stairs, and when you reach the first platform, turn around and jump on the ledge behind you. Then, you're going to want to crouch jump onto the light to get some height, and then jump across to the next platform above. Head up and you'll find the datapad on the ground next to the light. Datapad number 6 is located on Exodus and can be found on any difficulty. You'll have gotten a jetpack for this part, but make sure to keep it equipped. Jump across the gaps and make your way to the next checkpoint. Before you reach the door, jetpack up to the scaffolding above and the datapad will be laying on the ground. Datapad number 15 is on Exodus, but can only be found on Legendary. Follow the walkway, but on the second landing, you'll want to head up to the right. Jump off the side with your jetpack, but aim for the metal beams and slowly work your way upwards. Your goal is to head to the 2 exhaust vents above. You're going to want to hit the first beam, then the second beam, and then aim for the black pipes along the wall. Use this to then get to the top where the datapad is sitting. Datapad number 16 is located on New Alexandria at the mission start, but can only be found on Legendary. Fly over to your left, and the building that is closest to you will have the datapad on one of the outside ledges. You'll be roughly at negative 125 altitude. Keep the nose close to the building and jump out. Datapad number 7 is also located on New Alexandria at the mission start, but can be found on any difficulty. Fly roughly northwest and past the very tall tower. The first building behind it is the one you're heading for. The datapad will be located on the backside of the building. Jump out and collect it. Datapad number 8 is on the package and can be found on any difficulty. Right after you clear the room of elites, head up the ramp on the right-hand side and through the door to your right. You can either walk through the door or jump down through the window. When you enter into the next room, make sure to look down and to your left, and the datapad will be right there. Datapad number 17 is on the package and can only be found on Legendary. Grab a jetpack, which will be sitting on the wall over on the far left side. Make your way down to the turret closest to you on the right and jump over the rocks, making your way down to the building below. Here, let your jetpack fully charge up and then jump across the gap. using the jetpack not on full burn, but bursting it slowly to help you get across. The data pad will be under the bridge and next to the wall. Data pad number 18 is located on Pillar of Autumn and can only be found on Legendary. Head over to the stairs and go up 2 flights. Then use the 2 belts to go across. Once you've done that, head to the right and you can find the data pad along the wall. Datapad number 9 is located in the same area of Pillar of Autumn and can be found on any difficulty. Head inside, follow along the path, and shoot out the second window. Crouch jump inside to find the datapad on the table in the back. Datapad number 19 is on Lone Wolf, Rally Point Omega, and can only be found on Legendary. After you first spawn, head to the right of the building and run up the ramp. The datapad is located inside the pipe to your right. Jump across the pillars and look inside the pipe to find the final datapad. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more guides like these, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.